A. Let me talk to you the way someone talks after finally seeing their setup come alive in a way they didn't realize they were missing. Because when you bring home the QM7K, you feel that shift instantly, like your room suddenly understands how big your vision really is. The short product name is QM7K, and it's made for someone who doesn't want a TV but an experience. Someone who notices clarity, motion, depth, the kind of person who refuses to settle for washed-out scenes, muddy blacks, or motion blur pretending to be cinematic. If that's you, you can check the current price or stock while listening. These panels tend to disappear fast. There's always that moment when you know it's time to upgrade. For me, it happened during a nighttime movie marathon. A glow on the screen, but everything looked flat, reflections everywhere, and the shadows felt like they were hiding the best parts of the scene. UV probably felt that too. And once you do, you can see it. The moment the QM7K lights up, that frustration evaporates. The world on screen suddenly has weight. Contrast. Life. This isn't just better picture. It's detail that feels carved out of light. Motion that stays clean even when the action gets chaotic. An anti-reflective screen that doesn't surrender to bright rooms. Mini-LED precision that brings out textures UV never noticed before. And then the Onkyo audio hits, and not in a loud way, but in a layered, controlled way that makes voices feel near and soundscapes feel wide. Real-life moments start stacking without you even trying. Gaming sessions where movement feels razor fluid. Binge watch nights where scenes pull you in instead of sitting at a distance. Sunlight pouring into the living room without washing out the screen. And those quiet moments where you scroll through menus and everything looks unbelievably crisp. You start feeling the difference even when nothing dramatic is happening. If you're rethinking about this upgrade, don't wait for price spikes or surprise stock gaps. Displays with this combo of brightness, contrast, and motion rarely stay predictable. Maybe you're wondering if it's too much TV for your setup, or if you should just stick with what you have. But once you see color volume like this, or experience how stable the brightness stays during dark scenes, that doubt disappears. A surprise benefit you'll notice is how comfortable long sessions feel. The picture doesn't strain your eyes, it actually eases them. And owning the QM7K does something to you. It's not about bragging. It's about sitting down, powering on the screen, and feeling like you stepped into a higher tier of your life. Once you see entertainment at this level, it becomes painfully clear how much you were missing before. And anything weaker, anything dimmer or flatter, feels like going backward into compromise. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret every time a great scene loses its magic. Vibrant picture that pulls you into every frame, motion that feels natural, and fluid brightness that stands strong in any room, audio that surrounds you without effort, a sense of immersion you notice immediately. If there's a downside, it's at every other screen, even ones you thought were good, starts to look muted next to this. And you might find yourself rewatching your entire library just to see what it was supposed to look like. Eventually, the spec comparisons fade, and you choose the display that already feels like the one you wanted. If the QM7K is that display for you, check the link, see the current price, and make the move while it is still available. This is the kind of upgrade you feel in your eyes, your room, and every story you bring to life on screen.